hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 8, Episode 18, the season finale. Okay, the season finale. Next week should be the reunion. I hope they don't make us wait an extra week for it. We don't need that. I'm pretty sure it will probably be a 2-part reunion. Then we will get Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, which, Lord Jesus, we shall see what's going to happen this season on that show. Anyway, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird, dot, 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 dot. It's late, y'all know it's 3 a.m., so I'm trying to be yelling and screaming and singing all loud, okay? Do not forget announcement. All of my videos are always uploaded the following day. As you see, this one was uploaded around, I think maybe 9 o'clock in the morning. So all my videos, I'm going to record them the day they come on, upload them the following day between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. So that way, since YouTube was not sending out notifications the right way, I'm not that way. All of the Jaybirds will know all her videos are always up on her channel by 11 a.m. So you don't have to wait later on in the day, or what is it gonna be up at 4 o'clock in the morning? Nope, I'm just gonna have everything scheduled to be up between 8 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock in the morning. So it should be all up by then. Okay, and hopefully that will just help my viewership. It will help y'all know that when my videos are up, and we'll see how that goes for a while. Okay, do not forget to also like, comment, share, and all that good stuff. Anyway, let's get into this finale. So we see Scrappy say he has a record label called The Committee, and Bambi has a company. What is it called? He says it's a hair company called Shimmer Elite Extensions. And so they planned and they had a co-launch party for his record label. He had some song he did. I think it was a song called The Kitchen. What was it called? Let me see. The Kitchen or The Grub or the Shrub. It was the laundromat, the faucet. Honey, it was something. But I was like, I didn't even know he really had a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? What was it? Because it's called The Committee. Oh, Out the Faucet. Out the Faucet is the name of his song. Out the Faucet. Anyway, girl, and these are Bambi's models. Those are Bambi's hair models from Shimmer Elite Extensions. I mean, first of all, 2 of them is naked. Okay, and they have nipples out, so I don't know how that's supposed to go. Let me get some on my screen for you to shut my page down. Their hair didn't look good to me, but I digress. Anyway, so they have the whole launch party, and there's a whole bunch of people there. Everybody dressed really weird. I didn't like what Bambi had on. I took pictures, and they just disappeared. Girl, I don't know what I did, because Bambi was there. Cool, it was Shekinah, Bambi, Sierra, and Kendra chit-chatting or whatever. And I'm like, Kendra show is hanging tough with the crowd when she supposedly didn't even know nobody, but girl, I guess so. Anyway, Shekinah bring up how, Pooh was a whole liar because at Rashida's party, the daughter and mama party, whatever, Carly had a whole lot. Carly had lie detector test results. And, Pooh was like, I say, first of all, we don't know what questions she was asked. We don't know if what she gave y'all was even a real thing. The fact that she wouldn't have a polygraph test and didn't bring none of their camera crew means 2 things. 1, Mo didn't want to pay for it, and 2, it never happened. So, girl, move up. Carly lying, Pooh lying, it's a whole goddamn shitty lie sandwich. So Kendra brings up how people can cheat on them tests, and sometimes if you don't know what's going on, it can be fake and fraudulent or whatever. And they can. And Carly walking into any kind of room with some test results of a test no one saw her take means she's lying. Okay, she may not be lying. They both, girl, some shitty things happen. I'm so sick of shitty Sheetgate, and I will really hate if they spend too much time on that at the reunion. Anyway, Bambi then brings up how, not Bambi, Shekinah brings up how, girl, Jacques went off on all of us at the salon. He was real pissed about what they had been telling you that wasn't true, whatever. And he was standing for you, girl. He was standing for you. Kendra brings up how she do miss Jacques, but she does not want to forgive him so easily and so quickly because she's still upset that she heard things. Period. She's saying plus when she thought about it, when she calmed down a little bit, and she realized the shit she heard that came from Cena got it from Carly. No one believes Carly when she says anything. And I'm like, that's why I was like, why is Kendra believing Cena who told her something that Carly said? And I'm like, that's crazy. And it all came from Sharonda, who don't like nobody. Okay? So she bring up how, she do love him or whatever, but she just did not want to forgive him too soon if he haven't really fixed anything or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Here go Bambi. Girl, don't let that man slide. Because if you let that man slide or whatever, he gonna keep sliding. Bambi, be quiet. This hush. Okay? You and Scrap is good. Be quiet sometime. And I get her point, but I feel like in this instance, Jacques technically didn't, we don't know he did anything wrong. It was some hearsay by messy people, so why are we putting any energy into it and then telling her to not listen to her man? I just don't think that's wise. I don't think that's wise. So this Beyonce loaded some pictures from the Lion King premiere in London. Anyway, so we then see Scrappy, you know what I'm saying? Okay. It's his party. They're like, where's Scrap at? Well, girl, he having a hard time. It was Mama D, Kirk, and Rashida talking. You know what I'm saying? He having a hard time. Let's go find him. So they find him in a corner somewhere drinking a little bit. He just bring up how, since this accident, since the car accident, like, I just been, it's been just messing with me and it's making me feel some kind of way. He brings up how he has not talked to his homeboy Casino, who was a passenger in the car, in a minute. I guess the accident happened or whatever because he kind of been focusing on himself getting better, the baby, and the things that have been going on. And he like, it's just weighing on me that, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I was hurt, but he was hurt way more bad than me. I just haven't talked to him. I'm like, well, you can't call him? He ain't got no phone? What's going on? Anyone see him or nothing? They like, you should go talk to him. If he's in town right now, like, you should take some time and go talk to him. I'm like, okay, if y'all say so. We see Akbar in the studio working on some song, and we see Pooh there with her, and so is Shay Mack. Girl, Hiram he would love this song, girl. He really like it. Hiram ain't gonna work with Akbar. Let it go. Anyway, she brings up how, well, girl, I met with Spice. What? You met with Spice? Yeah, I met with Spice. Me and her talk, Akbar, like, we talked because, she came to me. She came to me and she, we just talked or whatever. And she just said how she's, a loyal friend. And she was defending her girls or whatever. And that's just what it is. And we both realized, we both are loyal friends here and there. And that how we should do a song together. She's told them what happened or whatever. Pooh looked a little shocked. I think Pooh wants to have people on her team or in her alliance who don't like nobody else. And I think she feel like if I had Akbar, maybe Shay, and one other person, I could take over the world. And I'm like, that ain't gonna happen. Because she just didn't seem happy that Spice and Akbar made up. And I'm like, girl, and we then see Shay say, well, girl, I apologize to Carly too. What? Why you do that? I'm like, why you care, Pooh? Why you care? Should she the poo poo? Why do you care, Pooh? Which means shit, by the way. Anyway, she brings up how we was as a woman, like, I realized I was wrong, so I apologize. Because as a woman, you know what I'm saying, no one wants, that kind of stuff happening at their engagement party. You should have known that, Shay Mack, before you did it. You knew it was some bullshit, but I digress. But she brings up how based on that, how she got fired from her job, and she been scratching and surviving, good times, hanging in a jawline, since she had that whole fiasco or whatever, and she just not digging herself out of, the little budget hole she crawled out of in the first place. Anyway, Pooh like, well, girl, I can't believe that. Girl, that's some crazy. I can't believe, because Carly be lying about this. She be lying about that. I saw her at Rashida's party. And at Rashida's party, you know what I'm saying, she put out some little fake test that she took a lie detector test or whatever. And this some bull, she's a liar. You can't trust her. Akbar said, Pooh, girl, let me be honest with you, okay? You are too old to be acting this way. You are too old to be involved in the antics that you be doing. Like, you should not be doing that. You know what I'm saying? You and Cardi will never be friends. Like, you should leave it at that. Well, I know we won't be friends like that. She's like, no, not like that. Y'all won't be friends. Period. Leave it at that and stop. You know what, girl? You right. You was really right, girl. I was like, if you say so. We then see Carly, Mimi, and Mimi's girlfriend Ty meet up. Now Ty is back from Israel playing basketball or whatever, and she's supposedly happy to be home. Guess what Carly talking about? Girl, you know me and Pooh. I'm like, do you have to tell everyone about shitty Sheetgate? Just stop bringing it up. If you took your little test, if it said you wasn't lying, stop talking about it. Leave it be. You put out them damn results. Hush, little puppy. Okay, hush, little baby. Don't you cry. Okay, your mom will give you some damn lullabies. Anyway, Pooh like, girl, that's crazy. Not Pooh. Ty. Okay, that's happened. All that happened when I was gone. Yes, it all happened while you were gone. I mean, you've been gone for months, girl. The whole you've been gone the whole season. The whole Ty came back for the season finale. Girl, Carly's like, where's Eva? I'm like, oh, now you have Eva. You didn't brought up she getting all the stuff, and now where's the baby? But Mimi said how Eva is with her dad. Oh, well, that's good. Like, that means everything's good. Everything's not good. You know, Stevie and Ty beefing. They were exchanging words on social media, whatever. It's just kind of crazy, whatever. Ty then said, well, you know what? I feel like I should talk to Stevie in person. No, Ty, don't do that, Ty. I don't think you should do that, Ty. Like, I've dealt with him for years, and said nothing good will come from a face-to-face with Stevie. Mimi, the simple fact that you believe that is what's gonna keep y'all beefing for the rest of your life. Stevie a whole asshole, but Mimi has a temper too, and they just is always arguing or whatever. I don't think there's anything wrong if two adults can have a conversation. I gotta sneeze. Oh no, I don't. Thought I did. Anyway, so again, Mimi told Ty, don't do it. I know him. Like, won't no good come from it. Just don't do it. So then Mimi leave to go do something else. Ty then says to Carly, I'm gonna meet with him anyway. I said, oh, okay. So I mean, if she like it, I guess so. Um, we then see Scrap, and we see because it was Scrap, um, and the dude Casino, having a whole little conversation, and they met up at like a little church to talk. Now again, Casino was the guy who was riding, in the passenger seat when wait, where's the thing? Because that's Scrap, of course, and he was talking to Casino, who was his homeboy. But Casino, I wish they would have gotten like, pictures of them from the front or whatever. I'm like, why y'all recording them from the back? That's just weird. So they met up at a church, and they still been talking or whatever and chit chatting. And Casino bring up how well I was looking at whatever, and I felt like I kept seeing you like on social media, like with your daughter, hanging out or whatever, and you were just living life. However, what I'm saying, I was having to learn to walk again, talk again, and I had all these ailments, like all these different surgeries. That he had a whole bunch of hernias. He had a whole bunch of complications. Whereas Scrap, his foot was crushed, and it was just more his leg and his foot. But for Casino, he was hurt the worst. Scrap, like I mean, I just feel like like it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I was driving, like you were just a passenger or whatever. So I just have this guilt. Like it's my fault, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, maybe we should have stopped and got some rest of it. Because the accident supposedly happened because supposedly Scrap fell asleep behind the wheel or something, allegedly. And, that's how the car ended up, swerving and crashing or whatever. So, but again, he scraps at how we should have stopped, got some rest. He like, because, it's just like, the thing is, it's a whole blur. So they both say how it happened so fast, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it just happened like out the blue, whatever, and it just felt like it was crazy. And that's how accidents, I told you, when I was in my car accident, one moment I was driving down the street, singing Jasmine Sullivan, you know what I'm saying? I think Masterpiece, and the next moment I felt like I was flying and I was screaming because I didn't know what the fuck had happened. So I get them sound like one minute is one thing, and then the next minute you like it happened. It's like you are taken into like what the fuck? It's a whole out of body experience. So I get what they mean by that. So Casino do say how he, even though he's been seeing Scrap move on with his life or whatever, he's like, and I felt like, what about me? He said, but I still don't blame you for the accident, which she told my friend or whatever, and they both say how they still want to be friends, how they still, have brotherly love for each other, whatever, but how they both survived this crazy accident or whatever, and how, it's a blessing that they're there. But I do appreciate how Scrap told Casino, like, I really do feel like I'm to blame, it really be fucking with me or whatever, and Casino said back to him, like, I don't blame you, it's not your fault or whatever. I'm saying, it wasn't your fault. I think that was a good thing to say, for them to have, like, no bad blood between each other, whatever, and for them both just to want to reconnect and be cool. I think Scrap was scared to reach out to Casino based on his injuries, and I think Casino probably felt like, well, hell, he ain't talking to me, so I ain't gonna talk to him either. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool to see them kind of, have that moment of reflection. So, we then see Ty and Stevie meet up, and I'm like, Lord Jesus, I just need them to fix it, because I don't know if this is a real situation or if it's some fake fugazi bullshit. And I think that's my issue that I have with this whole Ty and Stevie beefing on social media over Eva. I just don't get it. So, Ty, that's the Ty right there. Oh, wrong button. That's Ty. Okay, baby girlfriend. And of course, they met up at like a little basketball gym, and they both dressed in basketball clothes. I'm like, y'all can play ball. Okay. So, Stevie bring up how, since you've been back, I've been having tons of issues with Mimi or whatever. It's just been issue after issue since you've been back with Mimi. Ty then says, well, you not being a father, you should be. You need to do more, help Mimi more, be around more. You know what I'm saying? You only around when it's convenient to you. And he like, when me and my daughter have a great relationship, so I don't know what you talking about or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, me and Eva good. I'm saying, well, you only see her once a year. You see her once a year, and I'm always with Mimi and Eva. Stevie bring up how, I always felt like people who don't have kids should not be allowed to talk about people with kids. I think this is the difference between when you see something that don't make sense and you make a suggestion to fix some things versus you're critiquing that person's parenting. Her telling Stevie, you not the father, you should be. I don't think that was like her place fully. I think that's something that Mimi should say. But I also get that she's the other parent figure in the house. Well, was she there? Because she gone playing basketball all the time. So Mimi down there, a single parent, period. But I do get him saying how she should not be commenting on my kid because she was critiquing his parenting. I think when people say, oh, people with kids don't understand, I would not critique someone's parenting. So like, well, you should be a better parent. Like, you should do this for your child. No, I think telling a person, like the whole thing we had before, telling a person how you could try to get a better job to pay bills and not struggle so much in life is one thing. But I would never tell another parent, I would never tell another parent how to parent their child. I think it's a lie, and I get what he meant by that. Anyway, so he bring up how, we can play ball, and, they say if he wins, she has to wear a dress or a skirt or whatever, and if she wins, he has to publicly apologize for them beefing on social media. He then said he let her win because she don't win no. He was petty. He said, I let her win because she didn't win no titles. I said, Lord Jesus. He said, so she needed it? I said, oh my God. And so he's supposed to apologize like on social media, but he did not do it just yet. But he do say to her before they leave, like, I need you to keep it sexy with the post. I don't know what that means, keep it sexy. That's a weird way to word something when you want someone to just not, come at you. Or maybe not post your kids so much. Keep it sexy. I didn't get what he wanted her to do with that. You know what I'm saying? She said, well, you need to just be respectful about my post. I feel like this is the whole plot employed by Mimi to stay on the show. Because I'm like, why would Ty come back at the end of the season and now Stevie here? Oh, girl. Scrap De Leon, okay, is opening up a little restaurant, and he has Kirk and Jacques come through to taste the food. I'm like, it's a good thing he trying to be positive in life and do things that really like matter and things that like work. Really, really, really cool. So we do, girl. Since Jacques fired Sharonda, I feel like he just don't do his hair. I was so confused. Look at this man's hair. What is this? is this? I'm like, are you just not combing it at all? Is it pinned up? Is it a ponytail? Is it a mullet? Like, is it? I don't get it, Jacques. I really, 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 really don't, brother. I don't know what's going on with your head, but get that fixed, ASAP. So we see, of course, Jacques and Kurt come and take the food. They bring up how the food is really good. So Scrap De Leon say, y'all need to come to my grand opening. Kirk said I can come or whatever. And then when Kirk said, I need you to come to my grand opening too for, what's it called? Frost Bistro, whatever it's called. Scrap said he can't come because he's moving to a new house that day. He done bought a new house or rented a new house, one of the two. And he also has a son with him now. He like, so I just can't come to that because we're gonna be busy. I'm like, well, congratulations on a new house. You have somewhere to live. And have your little girlfriends. We then see Shay Mack walking, because Shay Mack is cool with Scrap De Leon. And then because Kurt talking about his little opening, Scrap say, "You got a DJ for your opening yet?" He like, "No, we ain't got one yet." You should hire Shay. That's who should do it. And I'm looking like, she's messy. Don't do it. She say she done with any Cardi before whatever. Her and Cardi good now. She ain't nobody got nothing to worry about. I said, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" I don't think you are. So Kirk say they will hire her. I can't remember if she was a DJ at the party because I wasn't really paying that much attention to the DJ. Anyway, we then see that Jacques leaves, and on the outside, he catch up with Scrap. Okay, Scrap. Because he coming just to taste the food too. And so Scrap tell him, like, look, bruh, Bambi said that Kendra said that she miss you, so you need to go get your girl back. He like, man, I love her. I want to be. I only care about her. He like, I'm telling you, man. Bambi said that Kendra said. I'm like, Bambi. Bambi also said that Kendra said she wanted them kids. Tell Bambi stop gossiping so goddamn much. Tell her to be quiet. But this is a good gossip. Okay, we'll say that. Anyway, Jacques, he gonna figure out how to get some things worked out. We see Sierra, Akbar, and Spice meet up. Girl, her and Spice ain't did no song yet. They was act like it was about to, whatever. But Spice invited Sierra so that Sierra could apologize to Akbar for the bullshit of what happened last time they was around each other. The last time they were together, they was gonna fight. Okay, Sierra was tossing water, bitch, whatever, fuck you too, bitch. It was a whole little thing or whatever. So Sierra do say how she realized that she was wrong. She realized that she should not have been acting that way, whatever. But you also talk about my kids. I don't work about that as well or whatever, because when I had my kid, my daughter, when she was, born or whatever for like first year, I did not have her because I didn't have nowhere to live. I said, well, god dang. Okay, the girl, the struggle is real. So her and Akbar squad they beef, and Akbar say mainly because her and Sierra got real history, like they were really friends outside the show, whatever. So she owe her, to forgiveness because Sierra, don't mean no harm. Okay, don't mean no harm if you say that. We see that Kirk and Rashida has the opening to Frost Bistro. Okay, if you say so. And we see basically everyone is there, like celebrating this, celebrating that, because it's a whole open and whatnot. So we see Shekinah who go find Jacques, and she brings up how she just so sorry that she ain't anything to do with Jacques and Kendra breaking up. So like, I'm gonna get you and Kendra back together. He's like, well, I got a plan. Like I want to do something, whatever, but I need somebody's help. So her and Jacques walk off. The plan, they're pinky in the brain for real, body built the same, all that. Anyway, so we then see Sierra, Carly, Mimi, Tyra, and Rashida talking. I'm like, Lord, the whole messy bunch is all together. Sierra bring up how her and BK back together, and that because they back together, he taking her on a trip to Paris. I say, girl, is it a real trip or fake trip? And who we gonna see with in Paris? We don't know. The girl, really? Y'all back together? Yes, girl, we are. And then, Carly, you so fucking messy. It didn't rub off on me. I looked up stuff about Pooh because I know Pooh be lying, and I know some things about Pooh, but I'm gonna hold on to it for another time. I'm looking like, bitch, it's the season finale. Why would you bring up on the season finale? I have some dirt I'll bring up later. Sierra, we don't even care that much for you to have to wait a whole other season to find out the fake beef or the fake story or the fake tea you have on Shitty Poo Poo. Ain't got time for it. And I'm like, girl, I guess it is what it is. We then see Ty and Mimi talking because Mimi did not know that Ty went and talked to Stevie. So she then said, well, hey, let you know, I went and talked to Stevie. She then showed how Stevie posted a post about them and their little, I guess, meeting or whatever, where he was supposed to apologize, but he did not. Instead, he posted this. Tamara Young, you have been drafted to Danger Zone Dolls. Laughing out loud, just keep it sexy with your posts. Or I'm not going to let you win and you'll be rocking that skirt and them sexy pumps. First of all, that sounds like a whole post of sexual harassment. Let's just say that first and foremost. And so because she saw that, she's like, he was supposed to apologize, but he didn't. And surprise, he's on his way to the house. And she's like, what? What do you mean? She's like, yeah, him and Faith is on their way over here because he was supposed to apologize, but he did not. So we're going to all have a conversation. I do feel like, why save this for the finale? I'm just confused why some of this stuff was saved to the finale, but Mimi needs something to bring her back next season, I guess. And Ty is also leaving to go play basketball in Vegas like later that day or tomorrow. So I'm like, oh, if you say so. So we see how Faith and Stevie gets there, whatever. And again, I had a couple screenshots of stuff, and I don't know where it went. It's just a girl. I guess I probably threw them away when I was canceling other stuff. So Mimi brings up how the apology that Stevie put online, that post was bullshit. That wasn't a post at all. Faith's like, what post? Oh, your wife don't know what you posted? Yeah, your wife don't know what you posted, says Mimi and Ty. And she's like, well, what did he post? So Stevie shows Faith. And Faith say, what? Danger Zone dolls, skirt, pumps. Stevie, that's not nice. That is not an apology. That is, you can't, if you should talk to me, I would have told you a way to properly apologize. I can't believe you would post that. So Faith sees Stevie's up to his same old bullshit ways. I told y'all, Stevie on Love and Hip Hop is a different Stevie than he probably is with Faith. I really believe that when he's on this show, he's that the whatever you want to call him or whatever. Anyway, Mimi then says, like, look, you have to get that I don't have, any issue when Faith is with our daughter. I don't have any issue with Faith having Eva when she's there. Like, I totally am okay with that. But you need to be the same way when it comes to Ty. For some reason, Stevie don't get that. I think Stevie's whole issue is maybe, and I'm not trying to act like Stevie's innocent, but I think his issue is my wife not out here posting, pictures of my kid all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like my kid is hers. And Stevie only but her because he know he not around as much as he should be, and so he feel guilty like someone else is posting things and it's directed at him. That's what he feels in his heart because he know he not doing as right by Eva as he could with being as active as he could in her life. That's what I feel. Anyway, Faith even said like you do need to be okay with Ty, like you can't have an issue with that or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's like you need to be okay with that. And then he like, well, I already apologized. And Faith like, no, you did, like, you gotta stop acting like that or whatever. She's like, at some point you have to accept that there are times that you don't handle things the right way and it fucks up shit, basically. And this is one of those times. But Stevie being Stevie, he's been an antagonist to Mimi. He's also just throwing little jabs here and there, whatever. He's poking on the buttons, but he's playing Stevie J that we know on the show, who know how to give a good scene is what he was. And I'm like, Mimi, why did you let him get you amped up? You know how he be an asshole or whatever. But Mimi needs a reason or a story for next season. Okay, so whatever. I can't believe. And they do what they do best. Argue back and forth, cuss each other out. You know what I'm saying? He brings up how Mimi says, "Shut up, you whack bitch." Whatever, Mimi. Whatever. This old bullshit. They going back and forth bullshit. And then Faith and Ty are both trying to, you know, either usher Stevie out with Faith, and Ty trying to hold Mimi back from like really getting, because Mimi going fuck you, going off, and he like whatever, whatever. He then said, what I'm saying, because both of y'all want to suck my dick. I say, now why? What? Who says that in front of their wife? And you can tell Faith was like, what? No, you can't do that. But he said that as he was walking on the door, and the door closed. And I mean, him and Mimi and this bullshit, I just feel like it's just team too much, and we don't need it, okay? At all. We then see Kendra is out the house. Shekinah didn't trick Kendra to get her out the house to go out and have some fun or whatever. And they go to this little party or whatnot. And it's like everybody got these masks on, like mask here, mask there, mask everywhere. But I'm like, I can see Kurt right there in the mask. I can see Rashida. I seen Kirk, Rashida, and Stevie. And I'm like, okay, does nobody else realize that that's them in the mask? Like, they not fooling me. But I guess if you don't know who they're, but no, because I'm not there, and I just seen them, and I'm like, I knew who it was. Anyway, Kendra is like, I need to get out the house. There's been so much that's been going on. And I'm saying, I need some time at the house. And then she looked, and then Jacques walks in the mask. Like, oh, I done seen it go. So what are you, like, why are you here? He basically just pours his heart out to her, tells her how much he loves her, how his life was nothing without her, and, he can't spend another day without her, whatever. Like, people in here, they're all wearing masks. I know because, people be being fake and you get it. I said, girl, just calm down. He said, wait, just calm down. Like, I want everybody to take their mask off. So people start taking their mask off. I'm like, okay, so maybe she gonna not see it's the cast who was behind her. But I didn't recognize all the other people. And so when she turned and she took her mask off and she turned and she looked, and it was like she was recognizing faces or whatever. And she was like, oh my God, mama. Her mama was there. Okay. And you see everybody crying or whatnot because he poured his heart out to Kendra about just how much she mattered. It was beautiful. Okay. Completely beautiful how he just told her that he wanted her and only her. He don't care about no rumors or whatever. Like, she's him, and that's all that matters. And when she turned around to face him or whatever, he gave her a whole ring. He proposed. She said yes. The ring was amazingly beautiful. I'm sorry, I picture of it. Yeah, the ring was beautiful, as you can see. Nice size ring too. Okay, nice size ring. And she's like, "Are you sure about it? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for what this will be? Like what it would be?" And then he was like, "Yeah, she was crying so much. It was really, really nice. The way he did it and how she was just, happy that he proposed." And I'm like, "Well, okay." They both was in black, which was really, but it was a black party supposedly. But he told her, he said, all I care about is Kendra being my happy forever. And I'm like, okay, Jacques scene, that was as real of a scene as I can recall on Love and Hip Hop. Okay, besides somebody giving birth. But anyway, so we see the show ends, Jacques is engaged. He says all the bullshit, what I'm saying, don't matter because me and her still together. Stevie brings up how, he can't believe he married his best friend, being married to Faith, and how life is beautiful with his wife and his children or whatever, and he happy, happy, happy. Mimi brings up how she's happy, everything she needs, she has, and how Ty's leaving to go play ball in Vegas again, but she's happy to have her family unit, which is Ty and Eva. Carly said that she's doing IVF, but they're not implanting any kids until her and Mo are in a better space. We ain't seen Mo in about 8 episodes, so I don't know what's going on with that, or if they're still currently together. People were saying how he was really beating her in real life. I'm not sure about that. I haven't heard any stories. I've heard rumor stuff, but I'm like, I don't know what's fact or fiction. So we'll see if it's addressed on the reunion. Pooh says how, her friends come and go, but, she's ready to close the chapter with her and Carly. Well, please do. Please, please do. Spike said how she's happy her voice was heard with her whole Black Hypocrisy song and how she will be here to achieve her dream. They had her kids on here, but I couldn't get a clear shot, so I just left it alone. Her two young kids. Scrap said how he's happy to, Scrap, okay. Says he's happy with his wife, his two children, but he do hope that Bambi will possibly want to have a third. Scrap De Leon. We see him moving to his house with his son, King, who will be staying there. We see his younger son is there too, and he's just happy to be home with his children. And Rashida and Kirk are say how they're just smiling through the bullshit. They're a work in progress, but they just, they're going to keep going. I said, girl, if you say so. And that was the whole reunion. Not a reunion. Season finale. I mean, it was a good season. It was a couple bullshit moments or whatever, but we should see how good the reunion better not be 3 parts. The reunion better be just 2. Periods. Okay, and I'm done. Peace.